Today I am going to be using the inktense blocks, the Art Graf Tailor shapes, and some of the inktense pencils that I showed on my last video. And I'm just going to get my water ready, and we're going to have a play and see what we can come up with. I'm going to start off by using perhaps, actually no, maybe I will, hopefully that one is the dark brown. Let me just check this out on the side. Well, is that dark brown or is that black? What's that one? No, that's definitely not dark brown. Okay, that one's the black. Right, so yeah, that's the colour I want. I want that really dark brown one. I'm not going to be calling colours out and things because this isn't really, I've already swatched everything, so this is more about having a play with the actual materials themselves. So I'm just going to get a few, I'm just going to do a sort of a, I don't know, edge of the forest kind of scene, and I'm just going to get a few marks down. Says I've got some kind of construction here going on. I want to get something going on in the background here, maybe some trees in the distance, more in the distance. So I am going to use some of this green. This might well be off of camera because this is an A3 sketchbook that I'm working in with 300 GSM paper. So let's just maybe put some colour in here and get something going on. We'll add a bit of brown, and I might just use this Art Graf actually. Except I don't want it quite that dark, so let's add a bit of yellow to it and see if we can lighten that up a little bit. There we go. And I really want kind of an orangey colour, so let's go with our sanguine, but add a little bit of yellow to that even. There we go. Right, so let's see if we can just get a little bit more going on for these trees in the background. I want to leave some white space here, so I don't want to fill it all up. But maybe we will just bring some of that down. Okay. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add some water to some of this. Maybe that's some kind of a wall at the edge of the forest there, or a woodland, or something along those lines. And we'll just add a bit of water here as well. But it's still leaving some of that nice texture with it, which is rather good. Okay, so we'll have that like that. Let's move on to an inktense pencil. And I'm looking for one of the browns. What is this called? That one's sepia ink. And what's this one called? Baked Earth. Let's go with the sepia ink for now. And we're going to bring up some I don't know, branches, things that are going on in the background here. But this paint is still wet, so no, I'm not being too careful because it is just all in the back there. And I might need to add a bit more colour later. We will see how it goes. It's just some kind of just rough woodlandy, spindly kind of trees in the back there. Okay. And in fact, I am going to add a bit more green. I think I'm going to use whichever green this was. And I'm just going to take it right from the... yeah, let's just add a bit more of that in while we're here. Give a bit more colour to it there. I think that's slightly better, isn't it? And then we don't want these to look as though they're kind of coming out of nowhere. So maybe let's take this up a bit more. So that we can ground those in a bit more. Yes, I prefer that. Okay. Now we're going to need lots of kind of, ooh, that's sticky now. Lots of greens and what colour was that one? Let's just, oh yeah, that's quite a nice. That's quite a nice green. Let's have a bit of that going on. I have no idea what this is going to be like, by the way. But we'll put a bit of that in there. And what else should we put in? We'll have a bit of this one, which is a slightly different green. And I'm really just making various marks at the moment, as you can see. I'm going to be adding some big trees in here as well. So but we just need a kind of a variety of things going on, really. Perhaps we'll have that going down there. Okay, so we've got some of that in there. I think I would like, almost like a bit of something to brighten it in this corner here, maybe. I don't know, maybe some heather or something like that. Who knows? And then I think we will, I'm not going to water all of it down because I want some texture in there. And I really need to be careful not to cover the whole page and lose some of the whites that I want. Okay, time to put some big trees in now. I don't want black. Let's go with this Tailor shape. Where should we have a big tree coming from? Maybe we'll have one kind of going up here. There we go. And we don't want one right in the middle. Let's have one going here, but more of a more spindly. And maybe one further down here. And we'll make that one a bit thicker. Okay, now let's maybe just add a bit of water in there because we don't want to see. And then I might use some pencil to, yeah, that's all looking good, I think. What do we need? What do we need? Do we need something that is a bit, perhaps we need a little bit more of this kind of terracotta colour, sanguine. Perhaps we need to put that elsewhere. And as you can see, I'm basically just letting colours mingle on the page, which is what I do quite a lot of. So let me just grab this one again, and maybe we could make that more into some kind of a rock. Okay. Yeah, like a big hump. And maybe we need to make those a little bit more prominent. Right. A bit more green, I think. Let's just brighten it in some places. Okay. I'm going to dry this off next and then see what else I need to do. So I will just pause for a moment. Okay then, so this has now been dried off and I'm thinking I need some grasses. I need to get some, my trees are looking very flat. So let me see what we can start to do. Oak is not going to show up. Oh, is this one, Red Violet. Now then, does that show? No, that doesn't show either. Okay then, maybe let's try our white and see if we can get something else going on with these trees, because it's all just looking a little bit flat, if you like. So I'm going to try and lighten up one side where my light source is coming from, across here in other words. So with my paintbrush, let's just see if I can just want a hint of that light source. I might have gone a bit berserk here, so we'll just try and tidy that up just a little bit. Okay, so there maybe we've got a little bit going on there. Let me think what else we might need. So let's get some of these grasses in then. Let's find some greens, leaf green, fern green, and we'll try and, that tree looks like it's in the middle of nothing, so we probably need to ground that a bit. And we'll get some more going on over here. A bit more of a mixture maybe. I might try and see if I can bring in some of that colour as well. Not sure I'm liking these rocks as they are. Let's see if we can get something growing over those a bit more. Right, I need a kind of a heathery and a kind of a, oh, is that going to be the right, that's not too bad. So I'm thinking maybe I can get some of that colour in down here. I mean, it doesn't have to be real. It can just represent. So yeah, we're wanting something, aren't we? Oh, I like that colour in there. Okay, let's go a bit more with this colour. That is nice. And in fact, we can maybe have that kind of coming down. Yeah, that's good. But I prefer that to the red, so we'll go over that a bit. But then, you know, we don't have to get everything perfect all the while. I feel like we need something in there. What do we need? maybe let's find that smaller bit. This is why I've ended up breaking some of my Inktense blocks, because I've wanted to use them sideways on, if you like. So yes, I need to lighten that up a bit. I'm not liking that. Let's try let's give this a go. Who knows? Oh, because my trees are dark, I don't feel I really need that to be so dark there, and it's probably not a great shape. Let's just see if we can make it a bit more like a rock. There, I think that's better. Maybe we will add a bit of the white in here and see what happens. I'm not precious, and I'm just experimenting, and the thing is, we can't learn how to use our materials if we don't play. So that's basically what I am doing. I'm just going to step back from it a minute, and you know what, I don't mind that. Do I need a bit more? Yes. Let's just add something a little bit more muted than that. Okay. I just feel like I need to echo some of this colour there up here. Balance it out a bit more. Yep. And now I'm quite liking what I did with the white on the trees there. So let's just stand back a bit more, and that's all right. A bit more here. What colour was it? This colour? Yeah. Right, don't play anymore. Let's just get that tape off from around the edges then. I've got quite dirty hands. I did wipe them halfway through when I was... Oh, this is not coming off very well. Never mind. Oh, that's better. So we've just got this end. Okay, let's get this one off. It's not the best tape, this, but we are only playing, so it doesn't matter too much. Okay, so there we have a picture using the Inktense blocks. Obviously I've got a few extra there, and we have used some of these shape tapes, Tailor shapes, sorry, and I have also used some of the inktense pencils. So yes, I've used all of those to do this painting. So I'll bring it up a little bit closer for you in case you want to see it a little bit closer up. There we go. But obviously, like a lot of paintings, they're usually better when we look at them slightly from a distance. So there you have it. An idea on how to use your inktense blocks, your Tailor shape, and your inktense pencils. I hope you enjoyed that. Take care.